Hello students, I hope you are all well. So let me continue with my audio presentation. I already started revising the chapter once again for all of your convenience. The chapter is Albert Einstein at School. I already discussed up to page number 28 in my audio presentation, in my previous audio presentation. Now I will continue from page number 29. And you know by this time that there will be a meeting, or a meeting has been arranged by UD where Albert Einstein will meet with Dr. Ernst Will, and before the meeting already Albert Einstein is nervous and very much anxious. So let's continue, let's see what happens. I don't really know how to describe my trouble, Dr. Will, he began. That means this page starts with the conversation already. The conversation started between Albert Einstein and Dr. Will. So he told Dr. Will that I don't know how I will start saying to you what is my trouble, what is my problem. Don't try, said the young doctor with a friendly smile. Yuri has already given me a history of the case. Yuri already told me. Yuri already referred to me your case history. Oh, what did he say? Only that you want me to think you have had a nervous breakdown and say that you mustn't go back to that school. That means Yuri told everything to Dr. Ernst Will about Albert Einstein. Yuri told him that Albert Einstein has had a nervous breakdown and Albert Einstein was reluctant to go to school. Oh dear, Albert's face fell. That means Albert looked very disappointed. He shouldn't have told you that. Why not? Isn't it true then? Isn't it true? Yes, that's the trouble. Now you will say there's nothing wrong with me and you will tell me to go back to school. Now Albert felt very disappointed. Looking Albert very disappointed, the doctor asked him that what is the trouble then? You are not happy, it seems, that you already told me about this. Now Albert told the doctor that now you will allow me, you will say to me that I should go to school and all this. So thinking about the consequences that might follow because of Yuri in advance, being told to Dr. Ernst Will about the problem that actually Albert Einstein was suffering made Albert Einstein nervous and depressed right now. So let's see what is written after that. Why not? Isn't it true then? Yes, that's the trouble. Now you will say there's nothing wrong with me and you will tell me to go back to school. Don't be too sure of that, said the doctor. As a matter of fact, I am pretty sure you are in a nervous state about that school. Now, I don't think that the matter is so easy. I do feel like you are very nervous about that school, and I do feel like that you are already having a nervous breakdown. So let's see what more is written after that. Because you wouldn't have come to see me. Now Albert Einstein got very surprised that how could the doctor easily come to the conclusion that Albert is already having a nervous breakdown? But I haven't told you anything about it, said Albert, wide-eyed. How can you know that? How can you make out that already I am having a nervous breakdown? Because you wouldn't have come to see me about this if you hadn't been pretty close to a nervous breakdown. That's why. Now, said the Dr. Brixley, if I certify that you have had a nervous breakdown and must stay away from school for a while, what will you do? Now, imagine that definitely you are having a nervous breakdown and I write in a medical certificate that yes, you are having a nervous breakdown and you should not be allowed to go to school. But what are your future plans? That is what the doctor asked Albert Einstein. What you will do then? Now, in reply to that, Albert Einstein told Dr. Ernst Will that he is planning to go to Italy, to Milan for higher studies. I will go to Italy, said Albert, to Milan, where my parents are. And dear students, you know by this time that the parents of Albert Einstein, they are all in Milan. And what will you do there? I will try to get into an Italian college or institute. Yes, I will try to get into an Italian college or institute. How can you without a diploma? But for that you need a diploma, right? I will ask my mathematics teacher to give me something about my work, and perhaps that will be enough. I have learned all the maths they teach at school and a bit more, he added when Dr. Will looked doubtful. Now, Albert Einstein told the doctor that I will definitely ask my maths teacher who loved me a lot, who admired me a lot, because I learned all the maths lessons being taught at school. And so obviously if he certify me, if he writes some good things about me, definitely I can take that thing or maybe that certificate or that write-up, and definitely I can go to Milan and I can show it to the higher authorities where in an educational institute where they can give me admission after that. Now, when Albert Einstein told all these things, Dr. Will looked a bit doubtful. Well, it's up to you, he said. I doubt if it will come off, but I can see you are not doing yourself or anyone else much good by staying here. How long would you like me to say you should stay away from school? Would 6 months be all right? Now, Dr. Will told Albert Einstein that he is doubtful whether it will come off successfully or not. But at the same time, he concluded that Albert Einstein is really fed up with the school system, and he told that maybe Albert is not doing himself any good, neither he is doing good to others. So finally he told Albert Einstein that whether 6 months leave from school by a medical certificate that he is about to issue, will it be all right for Albert? Now, let's see what happens. Would 6 months be all right? This is very kind of you. Yes, dear doctor, that will be enough. That is what Albert Einstein told him. It's nothing. I have only just stopped being a student myself, so I know how you feel. Here you are. So Dr. Will wrote that medical certificate and mentioned 6 months leave and later gave it to Albert. Dr. Will handed him the certificate and told him, and all the best of luck. How much? That means regarding the fees. Now Albert told, how much should I pay you, doctor? Nothing. If you have anything to spare, invite Yuri to a meal. He is a good friend of mine and yours too, I think. You don't have to give anything to me. If you really want to do any favor, then please give Yuri a treat, because Yuri is our common friend. Just like he is a friend of yours, he is also a dear friend of mine. Albert had no money to spare, but he pretended he had and took Yuri out to supper. So Albert had less money, but he pretended he had a lot of money, and as been advised by the doctor, he kept his promise. He took Yuri out to supper. Supper means dinner. So dear students, I stop right here in this audio presentation. I will continue from page number 30 in my next audio presentation. I hope you will all listen to this tutorial audio, and after listening to this, if there is any doubt, kindly let me know. Thank you students. Thank you all.